Okay, good day everyone. Let's discuss the question on the screen. This is about Cartesian vector. Okay, so first and foremost, we need to make a small sketch in order to understand the scenario of this question. So let me do that for you. So I'm going to make the y-axis and x-axis for you. So in which clearly this is my y-axis and automatically this is my x-axis. So I'm going to have something like a triangle to show these vectors in the Cartesian plane. So this is origin, so O, and this is point P, and this is point Q. So this vector OP is given as P, and this vector from the origin to point Q is known as vector OQ, and that value is equivalent to Q. So you can see vector PQ here. This is vector PQ, and then they say there is a particular point S on this diagram that divides the line PQ in the ratio, in the particular ratio. So I'm just going to label my point S here. Doesn't matter because you can put your point S anywhere you want, no harm. But I'm just going to put it here. So this is my vector. The green color is the vector OS. Please take note. So let me join nicely. So this is my vector OS. So when I write it down as a statement for part A, my vector OS is equivalent to vector OP plus the vector PS plus the vector PS. So now what happens? The vector PS, as you observe the diagram that I give you, is in the ratio of A over total A plus B, because they have clearly mentioned that point Q divides the line PQ in the ratio of A is to B. So that means PS over PQ is A over A plus B. Okay, as you can see, PS is A parts and PQ is the total A plus B. So from there, when you make the PS as the subject, you will get A over A plus B multiply with the vector PQ. Multiply with the vector PQ. And from here, you can understand that the vector PQ is actually PO plus OQ. PO plus OQ in the vector triangle law. So vector PO, according to the question, is negative P. Please take note, I'm putting negative is because this is not OP, this is PO. So when I reverse the direction, I need to multiply with a negative. So the positive becomes a negative. And vector OQ is just Q. No need to put negative here because we follow as per question. OQ and here also OQ, no problem. Okay, now what happens? I'm going to take this vector and I'm going to substitute inside here. So that will make my vector PS is equivalent to A over A plus B in bracket and negative P plus Q. Negative P plus Q. So when I expand, I will end up getting negative AP, negative AP plus AQ over A plus B. So that will be the value for vector PS. So as a continuation, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this entire thing. I'm going to take this entire thing and I'm going to substitute into this area here, this particular position. So that will make my equation vector OS is equivalent to OP, which is vector P plus this particular negative AP plus AQ over A plus B in bracket. Okay. As you observe, these are two different terms and we need to make it into single term. So if you wanna, if I want to make into a single term, I have no choice. I need to multiply this particular thing with A plus B at the top and A plus B at the bottom to make it a single denominator. So it turns out to be my vector OS is equivalent to vector P in bracket A plus B minus vector AP plus vector AQ over the vector A plus B after you made the denominator the same. So with that, I'll get my vector OS equals to AP plus BP minus AP plus AQ over the A plus B. So the vector vector OS is equivalent to, so as you can see, AP and AP is cancelled off. So we only have the BP remaining. So BP plus AQ over A plus B. And that will be my answer, and it is proven. So our part A is as simple as that. So we can now move on to part B. So part B is also simple, not very difficult or complicated. We can just need to update the information given into the main question, and we're gonna answer it as simple as possible. So what we're gonna do first, we're going to use back the same equation, which is OS is equivalent to OP plus PS. OP plus PS, and we know for a fact that PQ is equivalent to PO plus OQ. So since these two information is available in the question itself, OP is given and OQ is given, so we're going to substitute properly. So PQ is equals to PO, which is the negative 5 over 3, plus OQ is negative 15 over 2. So that will end up giving me as negative 20 and 5. Negative 20 and 5. Okay, that is my vector PQ. So I'm going to use this information into this particular vector PS. So I know my vector PS is equivalent to A over A plus B and multiply with vector PQ. Okay, all this information is not new because I got write it here, so I'm just recycling. So my vector PS is A is equivalent to 2 in this case, and then A plus B will be 2 plus 3 with the PQ, which is negative 20 and 5. So with that, my vector PS now becomes 2 over 5 into negative 20 and 5. So guys, please take note, this 2 over 5 must be multiplied for the both numbers. So you'll end up getting negative 8 and then 2 as a final answer for PS. So now this PS goes into the main equation to settle for the OS. So now we have the OS. OS is equals to OP. So my OP will be um, 5 negative 3 plus with negative 8 and then 2. So finally my OS will be 5 minus 8 is negative 3. Negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1. And that is the answer. As simple as that. Thank you. If any question, please post a comment. I'll make a reply for it.